I'm Darrenisha Heron in the studio tonight. Downtown Austin is filled with cranes, but experts say an uncomfortable number of buildings do not have people actually working in them. We know since the pandemic, more people are working from home or have a hybrid schedule, which has greatly impacted office space vacancies. Right now, the data isn't showing much improvement. In fact, it's getting slightly worse. This data from Angelou Economics shows this year office space vacancies in Austin increased by just over 1%. If we look at the big picture, though, you can see in October, office space vacancies were at 16%. In 2022, vacancies were lower at 13.1%. And pre-pandemic, just 7.5% of office spaces in the city were vacant. According to their data, vacancies have not been this high since 2003. You have to keep in mind, though, there are a lot of office spaces under construction or that were just completed. Angelou Economics Executive Vice President Matt Patton says right now a lot of companies are pausing and reevaluating how to reuse office spaces.
Now, whether that's being converted to flex spaces or reimagining some of industrial spaces as these flex office industrial hybrids, or even converting some of these into residential spaces. I think there are a lot of questions being asked and a lot of analysis being done behind the scenes to try to figure out what's the best and highest use for each of these spaces.
According to data from the Downtown Austin Alliance, the number of employees working in office spaces downtown is still far from pre-pandemic numbers, but improving. In 2019, there were on average between 50 to 60,000 employees working downtown in person during the week. This year is just under 40,000. Patton says despite these numbers, Austin's office space market is still relatively healthy compared to others and will continue to thrive.
But I think if we take a step back from everything and recognize Austin is still a very in-demand place, there are still hundreds of people moving here every single day. There are still many growth opportunities, whether that's downtown or it's more distributed across the city.
So with these office space changes overall, Patton says there's a big chance in the future we could start seeing businesses next to each other that we wouldn't typically see, like a 3D printing company next to a restaurant. Interesting stuff. Brian, Quita.